Hey there, welcome back to my channel. Please do well to subscribe, click the like button and share. So today we're making this all-time favorite recipe, the mashed potatoes. And here with me I have my thoroughly washed potatoes. I actually got the potatoes from the market and I had to wash thoroughly because there were sand all over. Whenever you're using potatoes or any veggies at all, please do well to always wash. It's very important, very important. So, and I also have here my milk. I'm going to be using a combination of full cream evaporated milk and full cream powdered milk. So I just wanted to be extra. And for this, you can use heavy cream. You can use all-purpose cooking cream. Pretty much any cream works well with this recipe. And I have here, I'm showing you, I don't know why it got cut off, but I'm showing you here my butter. I have a chunk of butter there and 2 cloves of garlic that I will be using, and that's all we're using for this recipe. Isn't that amazing? So simple, just about 3 ingredients and you're good to go. And I'll start by peeling my potatoes. I'll peel, cut and wash. So I had peeled my potato and I had cut them into smaller pieces so that it can cook, it can get cooked on time. Basically, you can cut yours into 4, you can cut into 6. Just make sure it is evenly, you cut evenly so that everything will be done at once. So into my pan, I just put my pan on fire and I just added cold water. Do not let your water get hot or boil before adding the potato, so that it will be perfect for this recipe. Just put in the cold water and put on fire immediately, and that's what I just did here. And into that I'm going to be adding my cloves of garlic. I just added 2 cloves of garlic, and I'm going to be using half teaspoon of salt. Half teaspoon of salt. I'm going to be adding half teaspoon of salt. If you are using a salted butter that is very salty, you might not need to add salt. But if you're using an unsalted butter, you might need to add this half tablespoon of salt. Sorry, half teaspoon of salt. I don't know why I'm saying tablespoon. That small spoon, yeah, just half of it to it, and allow to boil. So once it's boiled, you're just going to check with your fork. Just use the fork to check to be sure that it is perfect. You will see that your fork will penetrate into it, and that is when you will know if it's done. Just check like 1 or 2 and you're good to go. Then I'm just going to sieve this. I'm just going to sieve out the water and put back on fire for about 1 to 2 minutes to dry the moisture. So what I'm doing here is sieving out the water, and I'm going to just pour it back into the pan and put back on fire. Then I will continuously stir for about 1 to 2 minutes on a low heat, on a very low heat. Like put your control your gas to your cooker to the minimum. Yes, so the minimum. Then stir continuously for 1 to 2 minutes. It's just to get the moisture to dry so that you don't have a soggy potato. So the water there will just come out and dry. And when you are done, you can start to mash your potatoes. So mine is okay now. There's no moisture anymore. So I'm going in with my masher. You can, if you don't have this, you can use pretty much anything to mash. Your spoon, your fork, whatever. Just use anything, but do not blend and do not put in a food processor. It will be sticky. It won't be nice at all. Just use something to mash it like I'm doing. I'm fine with what I have now. I'm fine with everything is okay and smooth. So I'm just going to add my melted butter. So while I was mashing, I actually put my butter into the microwave to melt. So if you don't have a microwave or an oven, you can just put a pan on fire, put your butter in, reduce the heat and allow it to melt. Then you add it together, mix thoroughly, ensure they are all mixed together. Then you can go in with your milk. So for this recipe, it's also very good to warm your milk. You can warm your milk inside the microwave too, just for about 1 or 2 minutes, or you can put it inside the pot and allow to warm. Do not boil your milk. I'm not saying boil, warm. Just allow it to warm and use it. Then you add in bits. Add your milk in bits, because if you add at once, you might have this watery potato that you don't like. So add in bits so as to be able to control your consistency. So I added about 3 up to 4 bits before I got my perfect consistency. I always like it to be not too thick and not too thin. Mind you, my gas has been off since I started mashing. I am just doing this. I can do this on the floor anywhere. I'm just doing it on here. There's no light under it, so do not put fire. And we are done. If you are doing this for a child, just add like 2 yolks of egg yolks, and mash. It's very, very nutritious and healthy for the babies and for adults. Just add egg to babies when I are good to go. Thank you so much for watching. Please do well to subscribe, like, and share our videos. Until next time, check out our other videos. Thank you.